What's up? Episode 24. If you're watching on YouTube and you watched the last episode on YouTube, the first thing you're going to notice is that you are seeing both of us at the same time because your boy's got a third camera. What's up? Episode 24. Feeling like Kobe. We out here,
honestly.
And we hooping.
We hooping
For real. If you haven't noticed either, your boys got new chairs. And they're comfy. They recline. It's good stuff, man. We're out here thriving.
If you haven't also noticed, it's cold.
Still in the basement.
It's freezing.
Caleb's still cold. I'm
It's
not
freezing.
cold. Caleb's a girl. Nothing wrong with being a girl. No offense to any girls, but
Why are girls always so much
girls are
colder
always
than-
cold, bro.
Always cold.
Always cold.
Like
I didn't even say that as like a. I'm just saying like girls are cold.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to hate on them at all.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I straight like is it warm blood, cold blood type thing? Because it makes zero sense to me. Every girl I know is always cold.
Yeah,
when I'm, like,
I don't know if
sweating.
I've ever met a girl that's like just like hot all the time.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm hot all the time.
yeah. Except for right now, I'm
Yeah.
freezing.
Besides like when I'm like there's not like a between. It's like I'm hot
Mm-hmm.
or I'm just cold.
Yeah,
But
I'd rather be cold though. We've talked about that multiple times.
yeah, I would way rather be in a cold environment than I would rather be uncomfortably cold than uncomfortably hot.
Yeah, because we're down here. I got my jacket on still. If I was super, super cold, I could just grab a blanket from upstairs.
Right.
If we're recording and I'm sweating bullets down here, which it might be like that in the summer, who knows? No?
Nice.
It's nice down
It's
here. in the
nice down
summer,
here.
but
It was so bad up there in the summer.
you
Remember
just
how
came down
hot
here?
it would get?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying when we were recording.
Oh,
'Cause we closed the
yeah,
door. It would
yeah,
get
we'd have the
hot.
window open. And
Yes, it would get like hot up there. Yeah, no, we're here. Still in the basement. Like Russ once said, "Love me like I'm still in the basement." Right?
What do you mean by that?
I've always envisioned it as him like talking to his mom
Yeah.
and being like, "I want you to just," but I think it's a double meaning. So I think there's that where it's like, unreal, bro. It's so funny that for the last
15
hour and a
minutes.
half they have not played with that ball, and now they're fighting over the ball as loud as possible as soon as we hit record. I mean, it never fails. Never fails. I love them both. I would do anything for my dogs. But also shut up, please. Like,
Like, do you not see the recording sign or live sign?
we're live. We're so live. Right now, we're live. If you missed this live, then you
You
weren't
Brock, Caleb, or me.
you weren't
Or-
one of the three of us, because you weren't here. We might have to do something about that ball. No, I think we're good. We're good. Are we good? Or are we
I'm
not
chilling.
good? Okay. All right.
This is just what are we doing podcast, man.
It's just it's the What Are We Doing podcast. I have dogs. If you hate dogs, I hate you. And if you don't love my dog, that's fine. I got in this argument with one of my coworkers, and they're like, "My dog's cuter than yours." I was like, "Shut up."
That's such a subjective thing
Also,
to argue about.
Also, it's not. Your dog's ugly.
What was it?
I don't know. And then they had the audacity to show me a picture that looked like they took it from outer space, and the dog's like facing. I didn't even see the dog's face. I just saw like its butt and like back. They're like, "Look how cute my dog is." I'm like, "That looks like every other dog I've seen." Like, but it's so cute because it's mine. And I'm like,
I feel like you get in that argument with kids too.
Mm.
Someone as a kid,
Yeah.
they're like, "I have the cutest baby."
yeah, but how
ever."
do you tell?
Babies are ugly. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna talk about this for a second. All right. If I just don't mess with babies, bro. Babies are just not cute in my opinion. Like, for real. When they get cute when they're like starting to walk
2,
a little
3.
bit. Yeah, like toddlers. Like, that's when they're cute in my opinion. Like, when they're babies, bro,
Actually,
like
younger than
they
that.
scare me, bro.
Yeah, when they're just like
When they're like
when they're like days old.
yeah, like
Yeah, it's just like a little.
and I know everyone's like, well, it's because you don't have a kid, you know, like when you have a kid. I swear, bro, I don't think when I have a kid, I still don't think it's gonna be the cutest thing in the world. Like I just do not find babies cute. Period, bro.
Yeah.
Also, like I got so
Also,
many hot takes
bro,
on babies
when
and stuff like that. Like,
it's so funny to me when, like, I mean, because how do you tell someone that their baby's ugly? You know, like you hit them with like, "Wow, look at God's little blessing."
Tell you what, you tell me my baby's ugly, I'm gonna throw hands.
well, I'm gonna tell you it's ugly because it's a baby.
Okay, but listen to
has
me.
nothing to do with
If you made an ugly baby, somebody's got it. What do you want me to lie to you? If you made an ugly baby, do you want me to lie to you?
No.
Okay, well, if you made an ugly baby, I'm gonna tell you it's ugly, and that's it. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, but don't tell me like
to your
right
face.
away.
You want me to tell you like behind your back?
when we walk in and meet it for the first time. Dang!
Yeah.
yeah, don't do
Okay,
that.
I could tell you it's cute to your face, and then once I leave, text you and say, "Just kidding." It kind of scared me.
That'd be better.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to hold your baby because I don't know if it's human. Something like that.
Okay, that's aggressive. I like I'm not. I don't think babies
I've
are
never
ugly.
seen a.
Like,
I've never seen a 1 week old with a full set of teeth, and yours scares me.
I like if it's someone else's baby, I'm not gonna just be straight up like, dude, that's ugly, and it has nothing
Right.
to do with like.
You can't lie.
It has-
Also, though,
but
you can't
like-
just.
But I'm saying this now for everyone to know that all babies to me are ugly. Like it could be it could win the cutest baby award in the world, like voted on, whatever.
Mhm.
It's still gonna be ugly to me because babies from like spanking new to freaking
Spanking new. I
to,
mean,
like
is
to a
that where that
certain
comes
age.
from? Is that where that phrase comes from?
What?
Brand spanking new? Because don't they
From a
spank
baby?
babies?
They do
Like
have
when
to,
they come out,
sometimes
they have to like
get them
they
to
have to
breathe.
get it to cry. Isn't
Yeah.
that what they're supposed to do? Is like spank it a little bit?
I mean, I don't
Crazy.
know the actual.
I know. Isn't it weird how much? I mean, you know a lot, but like I'm assuming that there's so much stuff that you don't know
that you're gonna figure
that
out
you're
in like
just gonna.
5 months.
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, all right. That's
gonna
another thing that's just nuts to me.
let me drive home
Yeah.
a day after.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, man, enjoy the baby.
What am I
You
supposed
just go
to do?
home, and then it's your responsibility completely to take care of.
I can't take care of myself.
I know. I know. I know. Kara's really good for you.
And dude, yeah,
Moms-
I'm not.
Kara's
trying to-
already been a mom for a while.
Fair point. Fair point.
Happens.
I just,
Me too.
I don't know.
Not Kara, but
I would hope
happens.
not.
Yeah, baby's just not my thing, bro. Just in general.
I don't like holding people's babies.
dude.
It's too
Brock,
much stress.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not.
I will.
it has
I will hold
nothing
your
to-
baby.
No,
I will hold your
I probably
baby.
won't hold your
But
baby.
I'm gonna
bro.
sit down and do it. I don't like to when people are just like when people are just like, here's a baby. I'm
They're
like,
trying to,
no,
like-
dude.
Like
I'm like, I don't.
handle that.
Am
thing
I
for you?
shaking it enough? Like I don't know.
Yeah, like. Shaking it is crazy.
It's a Family Guy joke. You'll get it or you won't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And then never fails. It starts crying, and then you get the comments of like, "You're not ready to be a dad," and I'm like, I don't. This isn't my baby. I didn't sign up. I didn't. Me and your wife
I'm the
didn't
fun
do the
uncle. I
thing
just
to
wanna
make you
buy
have this
gifts
thing.
and then-
All I want to do is just like, in 6 to 10 years, play catch with it.
Exactly.
Like, like I don't want.
I want to go. I want to be the rowdy.
Can you think you can change a diaper right now?
No.
Like if Brock's kid pooped and you were
I wouldn't want to
for some reason.
Like, I
But
don't
could
even-
you think?
I think I could figure it out.
I know how.
What
I
would know
like
how.
I've changed.
I know the steps of changing a diaper.
Mhm.
Have I ever changed a diaper? No. Will I change a diaper? I don't ever want to
The
change a diaper.
the pee diaper doesn't scare me. It's the poop one.
Dude, and when they're babies,
And
it's
it
like
blows
not-
out their
yeah,
back
it's
and
like
like
I
gotta
I
wake up
have
at
so dude
2:00 in the morning to go wipe
have-
poop off a baby's back. It
some
sounds
of
like
the
a
hottest
good
takes
time.
I have. Can I just shoot out? some of
Yeah,
my hot
fire them
takes when
out.
it
Fire
comes
them
to
out. Fire them
babies?
out. Go ahead.
So I said the one about all babies are ugly.
Sure.
I don't want to be in there when my wife's giving birth to the kid.
That's not acceptable.
No,
that's a real
wild.
bad look.
I
I want to
understand.
be in there.
I understand that I will be in there, and I will be in there, but I don't want to be in there.
But why?
I
Like, what's
I
the?
don't know.
Are you scared of the situation? You don't
know
want
if it's
to.
scared of the situation. I just like,
They poop a lot of times.
all right.
That's for real. That's like a for real thing. Like
I
when you're-
know.
Isn't that weird? I didn't know that. Isn't there so many just weird things that you learn and you're like, I guess that makes sense, but I never really thought of it
Yeah.
like that.
I'll be in there, but I just don't want to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds gonna be crazy, and it's most of this is hot takes as a joke.
Uh huh.
I think
This one better be good.
I don't like the baby stage, right? So
Mhm.
like I'm just gonna not come back till it's 5.
5's a long time.
But like
5-year-olds are
like
like, that's like kindergarten aged.
okay, that was maybe a little too far. Like when they're starting to like pick up a ball or like run a little bit. You know,
this
like,
is rough.
When I
You
can
look.
I know this is a hot take, and I know I'm gonna look bad. It's more of jokes, but like, what am like? I understand I don't have a kid, and that's years away from now. But and then like my perspective is completely gonna change until I have a kid. When I have a kid, but like, the whole holding a baby, feeding it 24/7, and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, I want to get to the part where I can play catch with it and
Uh-huh.
like wrestle with it on the ground and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm excited for. So when it's not that,
Yeah.
like that's what I was trying to
I
get
think
at.
a lot of that's going to change.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I think you're going to be like a really good dad.
Oh,
I think that you're
girl
going
dad or
to.
boy dad?
I want to be a girl dad.
Me too.
Yeah, I want
100%.
girls. I mean, I want boys.
If I have a boy, yeah,
But,
that's
like,
fine. But I would love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
If I had just girls, I wouldn't be mad. If I had just boys,
I want
would
to
a girl.
have. I want to have at least one boy.
Really.
Well, you have like 50 siblings. All my
Someone's gotta
siblings.
carry his Vanaken name.
Yeah, all my siblings are girls, and Trey's not a girl.
But
But
he's not a
he doesn't. We don't share the same last name. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's like.
What do you
me
think
and a
of-
couple of my cousins?
What do you think of people naming their kid after them? Like a junior.
I think it's weird. Like, what did you do? Like, the only one that I think is fine that I've seen is Bronny is a good one because
Yeah.
LeBron's pretty special.
Yeah.
I could see.
That scared me.
It did scare me also. Oakley.
How does he hear someone outside from here?
Because he has like supersonic hearing. He hears everything from everywhere all the time.
It's crazy.
It honestly sucks. I think that it would be horrible
Oh,
to have that.
the paranoia. that
No. I'm
Oh.
talking like sometimes like I'll come home and if my pager went off during the day, it's up in my room with the door shut
Mhm.
and Oakley's downstairs.
Mhm.
But like I know that he's sitting there listening to. I mean, how often is it? It's like every
15, 30 seconds it beeps.
yeah. It's like I don't know. Even if
I
it's
feel like he would tone that out.
even if it's once. No, it's like beep beep. At least every minute.
Yeah. I
Like, that
think
would
I was,
suck.
I was saying that it would be worse for me because it just like I'm hearing so much more.
Mhm.
So like the
I
paranoia.
hear enough, bro.
Yeah,
Just-
the paranoia of like, oh, there's someone outside. Like I don't want to know there's someone outside, you know, until they knock on the door or something.
I would want to know. I think.
Like, but you're sleeping and all of a sudden you just wake up because you hear something outside. I think that like the paranoia I think would be what would get me with having
Yeah.
super good hearing.
Or just like, yeah, you hear.
Every little
Mhm,
thing.
mhm.
Yeah.
Which I feel like I already hear a lot. Like I feel like I hear, like, we'll be laying in bed and I'll hear like deer walking around in the
Really?
yard. Yeah. And our house is pretty decent, but like I'll hear them like crackling on sticks and stuff out in the yard.
Yeah, that would make sense because that is a little bit louder. But
Yeah, not just like walking through the
Yeah.
grass, but like
Yeah.
I mean I definitely hear them. Like I've got that little spotlight thing, and I'll turn that thing on and shoot it out through the window, and I can see them. I don't know. Yeah, like, hey.
Go back to bed, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll be a good dad. How many kids you want?
Honestly, 3 is probably the most. I grew up in a big household. There's 5 of us, right? So I think there's pros and cons to both. I wouldn't want my kid to be an only child. I think that would be that wouldn't be as fun, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know. I mean, because you're not necessarily an only
Yeah,
child.
I
but
kinda
you
got the
were kind
benefits of
an
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also don't want it to be a big family to where, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know how my parents did it, honestly, with 5 of us, also pretty close in age. Like, I'd rather be like 3 and like maybe like a 2-ish year gap in between each one.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I don't want it to be a big gap between the youngest and the oldest.
Yeah.
Because I want them to all be like super
Tight.
close still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say 3 would be my. I think if I had 3 boys, then I would maybe try one more for a girl. Because I really want a girl. I think I would want at least one girl.
Yeah.
If I had 3 girls, I think I'd be okay with that. What about you?
I think probably 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Yeah. I think that's probably I don't know.
Average, honestly, maybe. I wonder what the average is.
I bet the average is. I bet the average is 2.
I bet you it's
Because
3.
you take.
I
Okay,
think
so how
3's
do you
pretty-
measure that? Do you measure it from all couples, like all married couples? What is the amount of kids, or do you take it from like families with?
Like split
because-
families, kind of. Is that the right
Well,
term?
no. Like if you have, are you only measuring it with people who already have one child? How many more do they have? Because there's a ton of married people with no kids. Like there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
So like if you're counting all of them, I feel like that number would be like 1 or 2.
I would think you'd count every.
But if you're counting only couples with kids, I bet it'd be higher, like closer to 2 or 3. Not much higher, but probably 2 or 3.
I understand that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's probably more people out there with no kids that will hurt the average.
Yeah, that would bring it
Yeah,
bring
bring
the
it way
average down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 3 or 4 is probably a pretty safe average in America, I would think.
It's crazy to me. Alex and I were talking about this at work. Like, people really make big life decisions for them to get messed up. Not messed up. That comes across wrong. But like, okay, you've got a car that sits 5 people. You accidentally have a 6th kid, but you spent $60,000 on that car that fits 5 people that fit your family perfect. You got to get a bigger car. You know, like there's so much that goes into like having
Or a house, even.
a house,
like, yeah.
right? Yeah. We have 3 kids. We've got 4 bedrooms. Everyone's happy. Oh, got a 5th kid. Now,
Yeah.
like that happens. I feel like a lot where people are like, "Oh, this is how life is going to be." And we've got this. And then it's like,
then something happens.
and I've never heard anyone ever be like, "Yeah, we accidentally had that kid and we hated it."
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think
it's always like, "Oh, yeah, we accidentally had a kid and
Yeah.
they're awesome," whatever, you know?
Mm.
Like, but like, it's crazy. Like, you spend, I don't know, buy a house for $300,000 and you're like, "This fits my family of 5. Okay, we have a 6th. Like, which, whatever, you manage, you throw them in bunk beds and stuff. But like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get
Where
what
it's
you're saying.
like,
Yeah.
huh. Well, then you gotta like, you're moving kids out too, so you have like a nursery and stuff. Like, there's just so much that goes into that. Speaking of houses, I was on Zillow today. Okay, and
Trying to move in town.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's honestly kind of scary the amount of stuff that you can figure out about somebody's house on Zillow.
What you mean?
What I mean is, sorry, everyone on this podcast tonight's sick besides Caleb. Brock's over there
That was straight up kind of a cough, but it was like.
You just want to be us so bad. Unreal.
trying to fit in.
Yeah, you can't even let me be sick alone. Unreal. So I'm just saying, like, I went and looked at our house, right? I was looking at a bunch of houses, and I was like, I wonder what ours looks like, because we've
Wait,
like,
so Zillow is
Go ahead.
not even just houses on sale or
Yeah,
for
it's
sale.
just
It's
like-
just houses in general.
like, dude, you can throw an address into Zillow, and it will just pop up the last listing that was there.
Whoa.
So like, I can see how my house was listed when I was looking at it to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I can look and see that, like, you know, the kitchen still needed to be done, and all like none of the rooms had ceiling fans and all that stuff, right? But you can also just see, like, I can see that door opened that way. Like, it shows you how the door opens. It shows you how big every room is. It shows you the layout of every room in the house.
So if you
Kinda-
were trying to like break in,
If
or
I was
something.
right, that's the part of me that's like, kind of sketch. Don't love that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, I could just look at your house, and it's not that hard to find the address either. Like, if I mean, it's public records. A lot of it is public records. I can go in there and I can see, like, Brock hasn't lived there long enough, but if Brock wanted to find out what I paid in property taxes last year, he can do that on Zillow. Like, there's so much information, and a lot of it you're not really doing anything with, and the majority of the people that are on Zillow aren't like setting you up to rob you, but you could.
Yeah.
You could.
You could.
Like, if
Do you
you
think-
know someone's, and it's, if you know, like, you could follow them somewhere, you could like see them at their house, and then you could just learn all of
Do you-
their.
Do you think if let's say me, for example,
Yep.
I'm looking to break into your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking
Come
on
and
Zillow.
get it.
What? I'm
Just
looking
so
on-
you know, anyone listening to the podcast, come get it. Like, good luck. Oakley barks if he hears a freaking bird flying over the house.
Facts.
Good luck.
Facts.
Also, I have. Come and get it.
So say I'm looking at Zillow, I'm trying to break into your house, so I'm looking at how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
looking at how the layout or whatnot.
I mean, you can see how big all the rooms are.
Yeah.
Like,
So
you can see
say
how.
I end up accomplishing the task of breaking into your house,
Uh-huh.
stealing or whatever my plan was to do in
Mhm.
your house, right?
Mhm.
I get caught.
Mm-hmm.
We're in trial or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I fess up to it and I say I got all this from Zillow. Do you think Zillow
No.
could get backlash for that?
No.
No.
They're all blueprints, though. I can pull up any building my company has put up. I can pull up every detail of that building.
Yeah,
I
for
mean-
like, you're talking like commercial
Commercial
buildings.
buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to have those records, I believe, or
Yeah.
something.
That's probably like a city.
Yeah,
Slash
but they got to
state
have
thing.
those. Like, Zillow's just got to have them ready to go so that when they
unless
you
like if
post
it's up
it.
for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not hounding you trying to get the actual
Information.
Mhm.
Yeah, trying to get the actual information.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Can
And I'm sure
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird.
I think your blueprints are public record anyway because you have to have a permit to build a house and you got to have dimensions and all this kind of stuff showing them what you're doing and they got to
Yeah,
approve
but,
your
like,
permit.
Before Zillow, how do you get that information? You have to like
You
go
go to the city building.
like
and
go to
you
the
get it.
city building and like, yeah. But if you're going to the city building, which isn't that where the police station is? Isn't
Yeah.
our city building where the police station is?
Yeah.
So you'd have to go to the police station, and I just have to be like, "Hey, man, can I look at Brock's house, please?" Like, no red flags would come up. I mean, I'm just saying.
I get what you're
Like,
saying.
if 3 days later your house gets robbed, I think Sheridan, who's working the front desk, is going to be like, "Well, yeah, that one guy was in here the other day, and he asked for the blueprints of his house." Versus
Yeah.
where on Zillow, I can just like, I can accidentally find your house on Zillow, can accidentally rob you. Title? Accidentally rob you?
yeah.
But I don't know. I
I-
just think it's a little weird.
It was brought to my attention because Zillow made me think of houses and property or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was brought to my attention this week that land in Montana is like so much cheaper than land here. which kind of makes
Yeah,
sense
because
it's
not
Illinois.
it's not good farmland. Like people buy land to farm it, and it's
Well,
probably just
yeah,
not
but
like the
it's-
climate's probably not as good, and the ground's like
Well, it's more so you livestock and stuff out there. You don't farm out there. You
yeah, right. That's what I'm
own
saying.
cattle and
like
stuff, which is different. It's a whole different industry.
right.
But I was thinking, I honestly think that maybe retirement, the group of us just buy some land, build some
If we get big enough, we could move. What are we doing to Montana?
headquarters in Montana. Bro.
What are we doing headquarters in Montana?
That'd be sick.
It would be sick.
out on
I've
a
seen-
ranch. Be like Kanye. They don't want us to have a bigger pool than Kanye.
No, I got
I don't know if I want to have a bigger pool than Kanye. Pools are kind of.
Yeah, I don't, dude.
How
I don't
big a
mess
pool
with
does
pools.
Kanye have?
I don't know.
It's a
I
Look,
don't
man,
really
Ye's
mess with
pool is
pools.
nice. Mine's just bigger, is what I'm saying.
But
Nothing. It's a song. Finesse will get it.
I'm just saying, like, it would be sick. I've seen videos and TikToks and whatnot of like friends that like usually they're brothers that have like
Mm-hmm.
it's
It's
usually
like
a mansion, and they share a pond or something.
What do they call it? A compound?
Sure,
Tough.
it'd be
That's
sick
a-
if all of us like
We just had a
Had one.
compound out in Montana.
yeah, or the Ozarks.
That would be hot.
That'd be so sick.
It's expensive.
Oh
there.
yeah, one day.
Honestly, I would be
Dreams.
fine just buying, like, if we could just find like a 5-bedroom house.
I would live in a house with
I
all
would
y'all.
live
I ain't
in
even
a-
gonna lie.
Well, we're not even living there. I mean, we could just move there and live there. But I'm saying, like, if we just bought a house there, like all of us just pooled our money together and bought a house there,
Oh,
then we could all just go there
like it's a
whenever.
vacation home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Right. Then, it doesn't have to be like
Put it in the budget.
put it in the budget.
That's how money works.
I had to
right?
make the conscious decision today not to buy coffee because it wasn't in the budget. You think I have 5-bedroom house in the Ozarks budget?
We'll work towards it.
Okay.
Start saving now, man.
Yeah, we're just working every day towards it.
What's the saying, dude? It makes zero sense with what we're talking about, I don't think, but save pennies now so you can something dollars later or something like that. Why are you laughing at me? What'd I say?
I'm laughing. Sorry, I'm just laughing with Brock.
About what?
just
saving pennies to buy a house in the
yeah,
Ozarks.
just one day that piggy bank will be full enough.
to buy a $2
The only
million
way I could
home
get a
on the
piggy
lake.
bank big enough is if I went and got the piggy bank from Squid Games. Would you do that?
Squid Games? Yeah.
They're like, hey man, we understand that you've won the last 2 games, but we just kind of hate you.
There was there was a live version of like actual people
Yeah.
that did
Yeah.
it. That show was actually pretty interesting.
I know,
to
I would do
watch.
that.
And yeah, I mean, you're not actually dying, which is nice.
They weren't?
And then the Mr. Beast did a whole thing,
Yeah.
or is doing one that's like Squid Games, but like to win money. Dude, it's crazy how he can just do all this stuff.
Yeah, he just has like an
The,
unlimited money glitch.
Yeah, like what?
That's just like, just print. See,
It's insane.
it's in his budget
Oh
to
yeah,
buy a house somewhere.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so, and I mean, he makes so much money off of the YouTube videos. So, okay. I'm a pretty decent driver. Like, I'm maybe not the safest driver,
I
but
was gonna
like,
say,
I would say
scary. Yes.
but like I'm a good driver.
Yeah,
You're
get
the
like I'm
you're the you're scary driver, but I've never not felt safe at
yeah,
the same time. Does that make sense?
yeah.
There was
like,
one time.
It's something
There
that
was one
you
time
drive
that-
the way I would never drive, but not bad enough that I would never get in a car.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think it's just an overconfidence level, to be honest with you. I've been driving since I was like 11.
Yeah.
I used to drive home from church. But So for the first time in my life today, I curbed one of my wheels, and wasn't even my fault. Truck is coming directly at me, like not directly at me, but like we're in a parking lot. We're going side by side, like we're gonna just pass each other like normal cars do every day. And I don't know what he was doing, but he was like coming towards me, so I had to make like a game time decision on, do I let him? And we weren't going that fast, thank God, but like I had to make a game time decision on like, do I let him just clip me? Do I try and like get out of the way? What do I do? I didn't really want to get hit because it was on my side, and it's not like, I mean, I was probably going, I don't know, 25, 30. So like not like super slow, but like also fast enough that like maybe airbags go off if I get like hit head on. So I kind of bail out and I go up on a curb, and it like gashes my tire, and it puts a big old scrape in the wheel, which at the end of the day, again, not that big of a deal because I can just have the wheel guy at Lighthouse fix it. But like, kind of sucks. Also, it was so loud. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen to you while you're like driving. I went up on the curb, and it like, I mean, I like looked because it almost felt like I got hit like from the side too.
Because
like,
the way you were leaning.
Because the way, yeah, like I got in there and I just freaking
it's like you're
rocked
mowing.
back.
It's like you're mowing on a hill, like in a ditch.
Go like drop your tire down in
Yeah.
like a pothole and bounce back out.
Yeah.
Like that's how it felt, kind of. Which then I'm freaking fired up, and I was smart enough not to turn around and like, I mean, what's that gonna solve? I'm gonna go point at him and yell at him for being on his phone or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of annoying. It sucks. That now it's like a problem that I have.
Take it back to the shop.
Yeah. Literally the day after I get it back from the windshield. That's a whole nother thing.
Dude, I've had a crack in my windshield for probably 2+ years now.
Do you have insurance? have
Yes, but
Full coverage, comprehensive liability?
It doesn't have the fixing my windshield crap on it. That's why I've never gotten it fixed.
For sure. You should, because it would really suck if like another rock hit it and then you just had windshield in your lap while you were driving.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. Never
I
happened.
thought there
to me.
was like a.
I usually just get the problem fixed.
Yeah, I probably do need it fixed though, but it's expensive. I looked up how much it
It's
costs.
like $500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. That's not in the budget right now.
I was delivering a car today, and we're sitting in there, and the people just had like a bunch of questions about their car, which is cool. I like when people ask me questions. When people are like, "Oh, I know everything," I'm like, "Okay, cool. Have fun not knowing anything for the next 3 months." Or have fun on YouTube. But they were like asking me a ton of questions, and I had answers for all of them. Obviously, that's my job. And they looked at me and they're like, "So you just know like everything about all of these cars?" And I was like, "Yeah, kinda. Like I kind of just have to know all of the random like."
Is that something that you had to learn?
Yeah.
Do you have to learn new things all the time?
All the time.
Every year
All the
there's
time.
a new car that comes out?
Like all the time I'm learning constantly. But there's also things where like, so we have these things where you like, if you bought a car from me and you traded your car in, right? I would fill in what's called a stock in sheet, and it basically I would mark all of the features that your car has, and then it goes to somebody else. They put it on the website, and then all the features and everything are on there because I marked all the stuff that it has, right?
Mhm.
So like I'm to the point now where if you're like, and it's different because like I don't deal with like a ton of Jettas, so I'd have to like go out and actually do yours. But like if you go, it is a 2021 Equinox LT. Like I need to find the color, and then I pretty much know everything else about the car and what it could have. And then there would be like a couple things like does it have heated seats or not, or but
Yeah.
basically I can do all of it, and then or like a sunroof is one that where it's like just because you have this, it doesn't mean like that's like an extra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? But like, you're like, here's a 2018 Sierra SLT, and I'm like, cool, I can do 95% of the worksheet, and then just go out and
Without
like
going-
make sure that there's not like different sized rims that somebody put on there, you know, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. But like, it's when I first started doing it, it was like so overwhelming because I was like, I don't know how I don't know how I'll ever learn.
Is the sheet like?
It's checks.
Yeah, so
So
it
it's
gives you
just
what
like-
to look for.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like you're writing
Right.
down.
It's like upgraded speakers, and you go, yes, Bose. Or it'll say like, does it have lane keep assist? Yes. Does it have
Okay,
heated
so it's
seats?
not like
yes.
I would struggle if I had to like
Just
write it down. Like I'd be
no.
like, what do I write down? You
no,
know?
it's literally just like
It's already
It's a
pre-made.
whole bunch of things, and you either check it that it has it, or you
Uh-huh.
leave it blank.
Huh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Cars.
Do you think this is your life, your job for the rest of your life, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Would
Probably.
you like to have your own dealership? Would that be sick? Or do you like-
No.
No.
Maybe, but probably not. I like where I'm at right now, and yes and no. I like it would be cool to assume all of that responsibility and then also reap all the rewards for it. It's also kind of nice that like I'm still in a spot where like if the store is failing, I'm failing. But like it like if everything went bad, I would just have to
More
find
so
a
on
new job.
management than
You
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
Like if like you see what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah.
Like
If
if something happens and service loses a bunch of money, it's not my responsibility to figure out how to feed
Get it
80 people
fixed.
that work
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
You know? So like that there's that part of it where it's like I'm kind of just another guy who just clocks in, and I don't actually clock in, but like shows
Yeah,
up,
no, I get what you're saying.
does a job, and then doesn't have the responsibilities of all the other stuff.
Mhm.
But it would also be cool to make more money than what I make.
Yeah. I
Like
Yeah,
if
I was
that
just
makes
curious
sense.
because it was like I was thinking about that the other day. Like I love my job and what I'm doing, and I'm gonna be there for a while. And like obviously, I don't know if that's the job I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. You know, like that's
Mhm.
kind of all depending on God, like what He opens up and doesn't
Yeah,
open
yeah.
up. But I was just like thinking about like if I could choose where I'm at in 25 years from
Mhm.
now, like, and obviously that's not how it works. Obviously,
Right.
you can have goals and strive towards things, but I thought it'd be cool, like thinking about what I do now and the ways I could grow in 25 years. I think it'd be sick to be like a athletic director at like a D1 school.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
And if you get there, hire me as the coach of the school that you're
Like,
the athletic
obviously, like,
director of.
Obviously, like that's so much harder, and it probably won't happen. But like, I was just thinking about that, like, 'cause
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, like I really like where I'm at, and I'm gonna be there for a long time. But I was just like, what are like, okay, what's the next steps, kind of thing, if
Right.
that was to ever happen, and like, or like, just like, I think it's always good to stay dreaming, you know, whether like, I think
That's-
it's good to have
it's-
goals in a way.
It's cool that like there's whatever 10 12 of us salesmen,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cool that at 21 years old they handed me like the keys to being a really crucial part of the dealership,
Yeah.
and making sure that we're making like as much money as we can.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, like, there's not really anywhere else for me to go besides just doing my job better. Like,
Within the
There's
dealership,
not
you're
like-
saying?
yeah.
No way. That's spill number 2.
Dude, Brock.
No way.
Brock, I'm gonna need you to.
Just no.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my most expensive bill is those water jugs, and you just dumped about half of one on the floor.
That's not bad. I leaned back and I hit the table.
Nowhere is safe. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
I need a sippy
I'm gonna
cup.
get you a damn sippy cup.
We need to get like one of them
So for those of
clip-on.
you who can't see, Brock has a stadium-sized cup. Like
souvenir cup.
I got
thing.
it from a Bears game. Like it was like the cup that you get that has the Bears players on it. That's whatever $15 so that you can take it home. So like as we started recording, Brock stood up to fix something and then kicked it. And then before we started going again, he went upstairs and got more water, which then he put on the table this time smartly, because why would it fall off a table that's sitting behind you? But then the problem was that he accidentally bumped the table as hard as he possibly could with
I did
all
not
of
hit it that hard.
with all of the forces from all of the king's men, and then the cup fell a second time, emptying out all of the water again. So
I was
One
gonna
time-
say something, but I'm not.
one time, this is so bad.
Oh goodness.
There was one time that my mom made dinner, and I didn't want whatever she made. So then my mom was nice enough to make me just something else that I wanted.
Angie would do that for you.
Yeah,
Love
she's
Angie.
she's the best. But then my dad just like, not in a mean way, but just picking on me,
Yeah.
was like, that there's kids in other countries that would like love this food.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what are you doing to help them? and I said it without thinking. And the way that I said it was like as smart assy as I could,
Uh-huh.
which was a pretty aggressive thing to say to the man who's paying for the food that I'm eating. Because we're just sitting across from each other, just eating dinner together. And I'm just like, "Hey, what are you doing to help them?" And I'm like, anything? No? All right.
So what happened?
He was just mad for the rest of the night. pretty Mark-esque. Just upset. Honestly, he's probably just mad that I was right. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. But
Yeah, I can't believe you did it twice. You probably should not fill it back up for a third time.
It ain't happening.
I am going to invest in water bottles for you. Because then you put
Well,
a cap on it.
Not gonna lie, I filled up a cup before I left my house
Uh-huh.
with the lid and a straw, and I forgot it. 'Cause
Yeah. I could have told you where the cups, like where the nice cups that have lids on them are.
I didn't feel like going through all your drawers, but
Yeah. Well, it's actually right where you were, but lower. So,
tragic.
yep. Not great.
Investing in some water bottles for the studio would be nice. I'm pitching on that.
Yeah. It's cold enough down here that you wouldn't need a fridge.
Facts. I don't know why. This is just me, bro. I got some things I need to mature in areas.
Can I ask you a question first?
Yeah.
I'm not, okay. Bottle or can?
What?
Anything.
Can probably. I don't know. It like
Bottle, okay. Bottle, glass bottle or can?
can.
It's really. Glass bottle or can?
Glass bottle.
Okay. Plastic
thinking
bottle or
soda?
can?
Everything that comes to mind is soda. I'm thinking can still.
Okay. Interesting. I think the only thing that comes in a bottle that I would rather drink in a can is water. Like Liquid Death. I love
Yeah.
Liquid Death.
Mm.
It's so good.
I like soda cans better than I like them out of the bottle for some reason.
Nope.
They all do taste different though. Like,
they do all taste different.
like Fountain is obviously the best.
The Fountain is the best.
Fountain
No
is the
question.
best, yeah.
No, it's not a debate. But when people are like, when people are like, I can't taste the difference. I don't believe that you have taste buds then. Like,
I think we need to do this on the podcast sometime, on like for real. And it could just like doesn't need to be an episode. Maybe it can just be like a clip that we do or something.
well, we
But
should do those. It's a good idea. Dude Perfect does those.
yes, we need
We're
to
as
do.
big as Dude Perfect.
We need to do a taste of. I think we as a group would be very good at taste of different chickens, like tenders or something,
Yeah.
nuggets or something. I don't know. Burgers,
Fire.
soda. I think
Fire.
I would go 10 for 10 on.
I don't
And-
think you could.
10 for 10 on what? Like are we talking like you're giving me different variations of Coke, or you're giving me like different variations of soda?
Well, different. Yeah, I mean, if you can't get like Sprite and Dr Pepper, I mean that
So
would
you're
be
saying like
so
you're
easy.
so you're saying like Coke Zero, Coke Zero
Pepsi,
sugar.
RC,
Yeah, I'm nailing that 10 for 10.
whatever the.
I'll put $100 on it. You don't nail it 10 for 10.
Yeah,
I
would-
want to take that so bad.
I would match.
wanna
I
take
would
that
match
so
Brock's
bad.
100.
I want to take that so bad. If I take that, can I just pay?
You would go
out 50?
10 for 10.
No, you got to pay 100 each.
By 10 for 10, I'm saying perfect. I don't know.
I would
if we
let you
could
go
think of 10
70.
different
I would let you go
sodas.
75 each. I'm speaking for Brock.
All right.
Oh,
We can do it live on the pod.
I honestly think I could
When
go.
was the last time that we bet something and you won?
This would be the first time. I honestly.
What was that one time when we what were we doing? We're frisbee golfing, and you go, because I
Wasn't
bet,
me. You've never been frisbee golfing.
It wasn't me either. It was Mike.
No, it was you. It was you.
Me?
It was you 100%. It might have been Parker.
Oh, we did go
It might have
Parker
been
at
Parker.
Delvin, like
Yeah,
up at
at
school.
Delvin.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, it was a while ago.
I bet that I'd
I
beat you in
think it
frisbee
was
golf.
you.
No,
I've
I don't
never
think Brock
been
was
frisbee golfing.
because I remember the video. I lost
Maybe
the
you were-
frisbee in the corn, and
Yeah,
Parker went.
it
and
was
found
Parker.
Yeah.
It was
It was
Parker.
Parker.
Oh, you know what it was? Parker was there with us, and then we met Brock with Parker at Corey's because I bet you Corey's that I could beat you.
In frisbee golf.
And then we got there, and what did you say to him? You said,
Why would you ever
said-
take a bet against
"Yeah."
Brady?
You said, "Why do you keep making sports bets against Brady?"
This isn't a sports bet. This is.
It was a
drinking
sports bet. Rolf, we were
No,
betting on a
that
sport.
was, yes. I'm saying this soda thing.
Uh-huh.
I seriously, bro, I consume too much soda, and like
I think you'd
know-
be surprised.
I think I get.
No,
I think I get a Kroger.
Bro, give me
Dr.
10 sodas right now. Can we just list the 10 sodas you would have me taste?
Coke.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Pepsi.
them. They're gonna be like.
Pepsi.
I'm not gonna give you like Coke and then also Sierra Mist or
No.
Star.
I understand.
Like,
It's gonna be something that tastes similar, right?
right.
It's I guarantee I will go 10 for 10.
Like I bet I could get them on root beers.
Root beers, I
Yeah.
don't know very well. I don't drink root beers very much. That doesn't count. You said that's different. That's
You said
different
any
thing.
soda.
Yeah. You
Okay. I'll
Any
go
soda.
any soda.
We can run it back.
No, okay.
Any soda. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Send
Let me.
it to you,
Can I?
New York.
You said you're not gonna go like Sierra Mist or whatever. When you said that, it made me think.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna stick to like Coke and Pepsi are two
Okay.
different things,
Yeah.
but they're
Sure.
the same
Sure.
thing.
Sure.
I was thinking variations of Coke and
Sure.
variations
Sure.
of Pepsi's.
So yeah, I
Put
could
together.
go. I could go like Coke.
I would be able to tell the difference between like Barks root beer and like AW root beer.
I
though.
could go like Coke, Pepsi, RC, and then throw in like a Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi, and then go to like Kroger and get like Kroger Coke.
Yeah, like the
and then
weird names.
Dollar
I would
General
100%. I
Like-
would 100% know the difference.
No.
I 100%. I 100%.
I
could
I want to
tell.
do this now.
I almost would bet my house.
I don't know if I get that. I think $100 is fair.
Yeah. But if he misses, he's got to pay
another
out.
one that I
he's gotta
think I
pay
would-
75 to each of us.
Another
know.
one that I think I'd be pretty decent at. I don't think I'd go perfect at, but I would be pretty decent at is different waters.
No way.
I'm telling you, bro.
I would
my
go.
taste buds are like.
Listen
that,
to
bro.
me. Look at me right now. For waters, I would go $250 that you could not go 10
I just
for
said
10.
that I couldn't go 10 for 10. I just.
I
admitted
bet you
that I
couldn't go 5 for 5.
5 for 5.
Yeah.
I think the bigger name waters I could do 5 for 5.
There's no way.
Smart Water, Fiji Water, Aquafina, Great Value brand, and Clover Valley. I'm nailing that 100%.
I like
Tap
Costco
water.
water.
You gotta put tap water in there because I don't drink tap water.
I love tap water.
Tap water is going to be easy to tell.
Do you know where
But
the
yeah.
you know where the best tap water is? And it might be because there's like herbicides in there, but but the greenhouse at the school, that water
You drink from that water.
yeah, it's just out of a hose in the back. I don't know, man. It's 900 degrees in there. Alan had us busting ass in there trying to like get something done.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Miss P. Somebody had us, and it was like me, Quentin, I don't remember anybody else that was in there, but like, yeah, just like random people, and we were it's middle of whatever the hottest month of the school year is. We're out in the greenhouse, like dying. So there's a hose back there, so we just hit the hose.
I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna spend $200 on right now. So I straight up think
You
I could
sound
go.
so stupid.
I think I could go perfect
I don't
on
think
this.
you could.
I really think I could.
Look in the camera and say it so we've got...
Well, I need to adjust the amounts of the numbers because I don't like the steepness in the numbers. But
What?
Okay, you're right. If I can cheat and change the numbers to whatever's in my favor, then maybe I can win.
I have more
this thing.
risk than you guys do in this.
What is more risk?
I have $50 more risk.
You also have $50 more profit than you have risk.
Yeah, what?
He's
I'm saying
Paying
I have
out
to pay out
total 50
$150.
if he
But
loses...
you could win 200, Mr. Confident.
I mean, I think we need to define this a little bit, but I would do this. I think I would
I
do
mean,
it.
I'm not doing it, but if I did, then I could, and I won't, but I should. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm just looking around, see who's coming in second place. Just kidding. I'm not playing the competition. Sit in the bench.
I think I could do it. I
No, you can't. Brock, you got something for us? What are we
Yeah.
doing? What are we doing today? What are we doing podcast? Episode
Don't spill the
24. How
water.
we doing?
You guys want to build an NBA player?
Yeah.
give it to us.
You got like categories or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's this working?
All right, so we got 5 categories. We got shooting, passing, rebounding, defense, and body.
Okay.
Brady, you're up first.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
current or all time? Like anytime. We need to decide that. I think.
I think
We also need to decide: are we
anytime.
going in order, or can you jump around however you want?
you go in order.
So you have to
So
shooting
because
passing.
then you would get. So if I go first, I would get first, and then you would get second,
but
and then
I'd get
you would
first in the
get
next category.
first, second.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. I was just
Okay.
defining rules.
And you said first category is what?
Shooting.
Okay.
But
I
we
will.
need to decide what are we doing.
What do you mean?
Did you say all time or
All time.
current? Okay.
Yeah, I like all time.
I want to rock paper scissors for this
Why?
because I.
Because you want the first pick. Oh, it sucks. It doesn't matter. I can. Yeah.
Shoot.
I went the same every...
I would say, okay. For those,
time, I'd have gone the same.
I know. For those of you who weren't watching, I went scissors every time, and Caleb beat me on the first one, and then he went paper, and I won. With the first pick in our draft, da-na-na-na, Steph Curry. I mean, that's so easy.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
obvious.
Duh. He's
Obvious.
a pretty decent shooter, I heard. I don't know much about him. He went 8 for 8 to start the game last night. I'll tell you that. Splash, splash, splash.
I think I'm gonna go Ray Allen.
It's a great pick. I mean, Ray Allen is a shooter. He is now the third
James
most. And
Harden.
James Harden.
James Harden was up there, to be honest.
No,
with you.
I didn't either, and it does piss me off that he is second. I saw something that was like the amount of takes for.
I'm sure
it's like
insane.
Ray Allen's shooting percentage versus
I'm sure
James
it's
Harden's is
insane.
like not even
Yeah.
close.
And next category is passing, right?
Yep.
I gotta think of what order I'm going in. After this is what?
Rebounding.
Rebounding, and then defense, and then body.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go LeBron James for passing or playmaking.
Once they're used, they cannot be used
Yeah.
again.
That's why I used him.
Okay. Neat. I'm gonna go.
So you got passing, and then it was rebounding.
Yeah. It's between. It's between Magic Johnson
That's who I was thinking.
and
too.
Chris Paul, for me.
I don't hate those.
And I just like Magic Johnson more. I'm gonna go Magic Johnson.
I don't hate that pick at all. That was gonna be my pick as well, but I was like, I kind of want to take LeBron James.
Yeah. So I have rebounding, and for rebounding, I'm gonna go. Oh, it's so tough. I've got two again, and I'm not gonna say my second one this time.
I also have two.
I'm gonna go. This is gonna maybe surprise you, maybe not. I don't know. I'm going Dwight Howard. Because he is a horse
Yeah.
of a board.
Yeah. Especially prime.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Orlando.
Talking 2 arm sleeves. Both of them, both arms bigger, like 2 times the size of my thighs.
Yeah.
And he's just going up there. He can jump. Like, he can put his head on the top of the backboard. He's getting every board.
Yeah. I don't hate that. He wasn't one of my two, though. I was thinking Bill Russell or Wilt.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to obviously go Bill Russell. That was going to be my first one.
Okay. I like that. He had a... my second was going to be Dennis Rodman.
Oh, that's not bad either.
Yeah.
But Bill Russell's pretty sure he was like...
I think that
pretty sure he averaged...
physical ability, I think Derek White... What? I think that he's got an edge over Dennis Rodman. Dwight Howard.
Oh, I would agree. I think.
Just physically, I think...
Even offensively skilled. Like, he's not... That's not part of it.
Yeah, but
I would agree.
okay.
I'm next, though, right?
Yep.
You have
It's...
first pick for what?
Defense.
defense, and then I...
And then body.
Oh, then it's back to him. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the Celtics guy and go Drew Holiday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's okay. To be honest with you, I'd pick Derek White over Drew Holiday.
I was thinking about that.
And I'm picking neither of them because with the 4th pick,
Well,
technically 8th pick in our draft, right?
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Kobe Bean Bryant is a lock.
Yeah. Forgot he existed, to be honest.
Yeah,
with
I
you.
mean, episode 24. Shout out Cobes.
It's not a bad choice.
He's
there.
just a hard nose, big body.
I was also
like-
thinking frick, I forgot his name already.
I mean,
Draymond Green wouldn't be terrible.
Rudy Gobert
Rudy Gobert, I
wouldn't
just
be
don't like
horrible.
Rudy Gobert
I
at
hate
all.
Rudy Gobert so much.
I don't like him at all.
I hate him so much. Okay, so now it's my pick for body. I'm gonna get yelled at for glazing. Give me Jason Tatum. His body is
His
like.
body's not even that great though.
What do you mean? What?
He just has an average. I feel like he has an average basketball body.
He's tall. He's strong. He's had almost no injuries.
I think he's just still.
I think he has a almost perfect NBA body. He's fast. He's tall.
I don't.
Who are you gonna
hate
pick?
it.
You go. Your turn.
I'm between 3,
Okay.
and they all are a little different.
Okay.
One is a little bit smaller.
Yep. Too small. Don't love it.
One is had some injuries.
Yep. That's terrible. Kevin Durant. Keep him
Yep,
out of there.
I do like it. It was Kevin Durant.
Yep.
And then the other one is just
It's so easy. Was the first one that's too small Michael Jordan?
yeah.
Yep. I'm good at this. I do this. I do this.
Here's my third one.
Can you give me anything about him? I'm 2 for 2. It's not
the
bad.
perfect basketball body. If he had all the other skills that I just put together with this build, it'd be insane.
Oh, no, I don't feel like that's.
That would be any NBA player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Giannis is who I'm thinking. Giannis's body is way better than Tatum's. Why is he giving that a look?
Just
bro?
give me okay. So you just gave Tatum. You picked Tatum heavy.
Yeah,
Literally,
he's got more muscle.
he's just
Yeah, but
taller
then-
and thicker. He's just taller and slower.
Yeah, so he
And
could be
stronger.
the same. He could be anyone heavy.
Oh, you're just crapping on Jason Tatum for being average.
Yeah, and Giannis is the above average of Jason Tatum.
I don't love it.
He just said that too, basically.
Okay. So, who do we got? What are our players?
Oh, Brady's perfect NBA player has Curry shooting, Magic's passing, Dwight Howard's rebounding, Kobe Bryant's defense, and Jason Tatum's body. And then Caleb has Ray Allen shooting, LeBron passing, Bill Russell rebounding, Drew Holiday defense, and Giannis body.
Okay, so I clearly won. I'm just playing.
Definitely
I'm just playing. I'm playing.
It's definitely close.
I think it would be fun to do what we just did, but make the anti-best, like
the worst.
make the worst basketball player based off those categories.
Okay.
I can't believe that I guessed 2 of your bodies right.
I mean, they're pretty common bodies, I would feel like. You know, I like Kevin Durant, and Michael
Yeah.
Jordan is like, his athleticism, like that body is insane.
Yeah.
Like, you have to admit, like,
Yeah.
that's definitely a top choice for anyone.
Us leaving Michael Jordan off the
the list is
list
crazy.
of best basketball player is crazy.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy because he's not that good, but like it is crazy.
Yeah.
I catch some heat for that one.
Don't
Yeah.
care.
The worst, I like the worst.
Okay.
Can we reverse the order, though? I go first this
Yeah.
time?
Absolutely.
And this is all time. Anyone that's played shooting
We can reuse players from
each other?
the
No.
last one.
You're going to put... like in a different category,
Mhm.
though? That's
Mhm.
fine. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
My shooting is going to be JaVale McGee.
He's actually, yeah, it's bad, but it's not like, it's bad. It is really bad. It is bad.
It was either
I'll give
him
you that.
or...
It is bad.
Or Shaq.
Yeah. And you guessed it. I'm picking
Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah. I just went JaVale because I thought it'd be funny.
JaVale McGee. Remember we used to say that all the time? JaVale. Yeah, he's a clown.
And then you got passing.
Okay, so passing.
I gotta think of someone.
Man, I don't know who's a bad passer. Can we skip passing for a second so I have more time to think about it and go to a different category? Or do you want me to think of a bad passer?
I don't got a good passer. No, because that screws with
Yeah, okay.
who I get, what first pick I get.
So
I think.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of like an anti-point guard, but like a lot of big men can pass.
Yeah.
Like that's like a really crucial part. Pass accuracy in a center is like really crucial.
I'm just trying to shoot out some names for
I'm
the
just trying to
both of
think of
us.
people that have, like,
Honestly, what
turnovers
about
all the
like
time. Let's go. I'm gonna go Rudy Gobert.
I don't
He
think
seems-
that's a bad.
he seems
I don't
like he
think that's
can't.
a bad choice.
I
at
mean,
all.
again, centers that can't do things. He seems like a center that can't do things.
Passing. I need to think of a big. I think like a
Loki, like,
Kendrick Perkins.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I hate Kendrick Perkins, bro. I used to love him, but he's kind of a bum now.
Yeah, him on First Take and stuff.
Well, he started dogging the Celtics out. Like,
yeah, he
the
played
only
for
reason
them. He won-
you're the only reason that you have any fame at all is because of the Celtics.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what do we got next?
Got rebounding.
And it's me first.
Rebounding.
Caleb
I got my
first.
player. I got my player. So good. I have two, just in case.
You think I'm gonna think of one of them?
No.
I'm gonna go like it might not be the greatest of guesses, but I'm gonna go with a Nate Robinson. Just thinking of height.
That's great job. That was one of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's hey, give me one. I'm gonna go Muggsy Bogues
Yep.
because he's like 1 foot.
I was also
2.
thinking Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, because he like didn't go in there and get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's you with what's next?
Defense.
Defense.
James Harden.
Not bad choice at all.
Yeah, that was
Not a bad choice
was
at all.
pretty quick. Honestly, I
don't know if
I
this
can
is a
think
good
of a
one or
player on the
not. I'm trying to
Spurs
think of
right
someone
now
that
that
doesn't play
sucks.
defense. I got two in my mind. I'm
Okay.
thinking Luka or Trae Young.
Yeah, both of them are good. Luka is a really good pick.
Yeah.
because he just on defense the
Yeah.
whole time. It's really.
I think I'm gonna go Luka.
Luka over Tatum, like IRL. You had to pick one of them to build your
who's
team
the
around.
worst defense? Oh, choose
No,
my
like to
team.
build your team around. You're picking Luka or Tatum.
I think I'm going Tatum.
What's body is the next one, right?
Yeah.
And you have first pick.
The worst body.
You'll get mine. I don't know if he will. I think that you'll know who mine is. I don't know if he will or not. Wait, are we going off of like physical how they look and like would be able to perform,
I
or
think it's just their
off
overall,
of
like,
injuries?
agility.
Because like I could,
Like I'm trying to think of someone. Okay, injuries is not a bad way to think about it.
because I mean
that is
I
a
have
way to
two
think about it.
completely different answers.
I'm thinking of. I personally was
if-
thinking of someone that's super uncoordinated,
Okay, cool.
but
I'm gonna stay away
I also
from
was
injuries
thinking
then.
injuries.
We could do
as well.
both, honestly.
Okay.
I could give you two right off the rip.
I'm trying to think of someone uncoordinated that who's like I'm thinking of like this isn't my pick, but I'm trying to think of someone that reminds me of like a Luke Cornett.
Yeah,
Just like that body.
just
Like
just
comes off the bench and is just like a
like a bowl and a china
Yeah.
shop.
Was
Yeah,
that like 2022 preseason James Harden?
yeah. He came back like like really overweight.
Yes, I remember that. Man, I'm trying to think of. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna think of yours. So if you want to go,
Okay, my two for just a bad body, Glenn Big Baby Davis. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? That sucks. That sucks.
What didn't hit as hard as he thought it would.
Oh, that sucks. Somebody's gonna hear it. Somebody's gonna get it. It'll be fine. I wish you could pull it up on the thing. The injury side, I'm going Derrick Rose.
That's so unfortunate. Dude.
Yeah, it sucks. I
That
mean,
is
what
really
could have been,
unfortunate. Yeah.
but he had gelatin for legs, so sad. He was so special. He's just a cool guy too. He's like just a nice guy. Did you see that video of him at Wrigley watching the hockey game?
No.
It was just him and his son, just like sitting right up against the ice or right
Who?
up against the glass. Derrick Rose.
Oh.
He was just like chopping it up with his kid. It's cool. I love when guys are good dads.
It's a pretty good trait to have.
Yeah. You can't think of anyone. You at this point, you just need to throw a name out.
Yeah, I'm for injuries. I'm thinking like Joel Embiid.
Sure. Yeah.
Or Zion
His body
Williamson.
sucks. Yep.
Markel
Both good.
Fultz.
Yeah.
Markel Fultz. Ben Simmons would have been a good one there too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I hate Ben Simmons. Also, I kind of want him to play for the Celtics.
For someone, this is like, I don't know, because they're also decent ball players too. So it doesn't really. I was thinking the Gasol brothers. Just I
Yeah.
don't know, their body just. I don't know.
I like that.
I
It's a good
couldn't
pick.
think of a tall big that like was just weird. Like Rudy Gobert maybe.
Yeah, I went more of like a thick power forward. Is what
Yeah.
Glenn Davis looks like.
Yeah. I think that was pretty good. I think we both made some really crappy players.
Yeah. I think we also made a really good players.
Yeah.
I can't stop coughing. I'm so sorry for all of you who are listening
was a
to
good
me
one,
hack
though.
my lungs up.
That was Crane player. I like that.
Yeah, it was fun. We can do the same thing with other sports too. I don't really know other sports
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
honest with
either.
you.
I could maybe do football as
Maybe,
probably the next I
but-
could do.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of. No, I guess you could do it with football. but
There's not really other sports where you do, like, in a sense, kind of every basketball player has the same jobs. Like, everyone on the team shoots,
Passes,
everyone on the
yeah.
team passes, everyone
Plays defense,
rebounds,
rebounds,
everyone
yeah.
plays, like,
yeah.
versus, like,
There's specific.
Tom
positions,
Brady
like
throws footballs. But, like, I mean, you could say
he would be
a quarterback
in
with
catching. He would be in the.
the bad,
He'd be on the bad category
well,
for like catching.
but would he?
Or defense. Yeah, catching. Didn't he bobble the one?
A touchdown that would have beat the Eagles
Yeah, in
in
the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, Tom
They did,
Brady
like, a
dropped
trick- they
a
did trick
crucial.
play,
It was, yeah, it was
and
a
he
trick
didn't
play.
catch it. But yeah,
Understood.
I don't know. Episode 24.
Episode 24. It's in the books.
Yeah, man. 3 cameras.
Will you let us know what you think of the setup?
Yeah.
Do you like it being down here? Is it better? Worse? Audio quality? Do you hate us? Love us? Video quality? Are you enjoying it? Do you watch? Do you care?
We'll keep you updated on the soda tasting.
Yeah, we'll let you
They
know.
might
We'll
get done
figure
this
something
week.
out. So,
But appreciate
Sweet.
y'all. 24 episodes deep, man. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Me neither. We're out here, though.
Hey.
Sponsor us, please. Anyone. Literally anyone. I will do an ad read for any company.
I agree. All right. Well, see you.
Peace.